Hello, and how are you doing today? This is the second installment of Now That You Are a Graduate. And today we'll be talking about networking and building resourceful and influential contact network. Basically, building connections. All right. Remember, you've gone through school and all that. It's not that you don't know people, you already know certain people and all that in yourself. Influence your classmates, your lecturers, and all that. But right now, you are out of that world into another world, and you want to build an increasing set of contact networks that can be helpful to you as mentors, as coaches, as advisors, and possibly partners, and so sponsors as you go along in your journey. All right. I'm going to give you certain tips that will be helpful to you. They've been of help to me in so many ways across over the years, and I think they will be helpful to you as well. All right. So the first thing is you have to be resourceful. It's just to assess yourself. What can I do? That was the importance of the part one where I was talking about your survival skills, having certain skills, certain things that you can do, no matter how little they are part of things that you can do for yourself and you can offer to somebody else. Your resourcefulness, all right. So what can I do? What can I offer to somebody? That's the first thing. People may be thinking of how to find your destiny helper and all those stuff like that, but you can think in reverse. What can I give? What can I give to somebody? What can I contribute to a cause? All right, because if you go with that mindset, it's easy for you to attract the best of people. All right. The second thing is you have to learn how to leverage your local and your national and international events. Because of security and many other things, it's hard to just walk into offices and walk into certain places and get audience at once. All right, many people are skeptical, many people are doubting you, they don't know you, it's normal and the rest. But you can go to areas where they have low barriers of suspicion, low barriers of interaction. All right, and you can get this around events. All right, look at sites like eventbrite.com, Nigerian events, Facebook events, 10times.com. These are places you can get events, and beyond that, you can listen to the radio, look at billboards. There's some events that happen around you in your city. You can take advantage of those events. Some of them are free events, some of them are paid events. If you have the fees, you can access them. When I'm talking about event, I'm not talking about just burial ceremonies now and wedding ceremonies and naming ceremonies. Those are the ones we are used to. I'm talking about industry events, networking events, training events, seminar events. Not just seminar that come and make money and bring 10 people to make 5 million, other stuff. No, I'm talking about other kind of events. I'm not saying they are bad and the rest, but I'm talking about some particular set of events where you meet this kind of people and where you learn in a relatively easier environment. All right, and an environment that is more conditioned to suit forward-thinking people, reasonable people. All right. You can get yourself into this event. You may be naive, you may be new and the rest, but get yourself into those spaces. Sometimes you never know the question you will ask that will open doors for you. You may never know somebody that you assist that will open doors for you. And remember, one thing about these events is that yes, you may be looking for people to connect with, but remember the values you have, the resourcefulness that you've built in yourself over time. There are people looking for people like you as well. There are people who want to meet you. There are people that you are their destiny helper. You may not know it, but until you get out there, you will never know. All right. So put yourself out there. All right, as often as you can, at least once a month, once in 6 weeks, once in 7 weeks. Explore that area. It will help you build increasingly positive and resourceful, contact networks. If you're traveling out of the country, look for events around, where you're going to or what you're doing. If you're traveling out of your state, you can look for events so that if you're free, or you can even plan it into your itinerary. All right, and you can take advantage to build increasingly contact to increase your contact network. And as you build this network, keep in touch with them in a very friendly and respectful way. All right, some of them may add you to WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups, and all that. Communicate with respect. Communicate resourcefully with kindness. Don't be desperate. Don't be the one that is found in arguments. All right, no, be the one that's found in productive argument. Be the one that says thank you when somebody shares something. Be the one that offers help when you think you can help. Be the one that sees a need and reaches out to meet it. Be the one, because when you offer and give so much more than you take, do you know what you do to yourself? You are building a status for yourself, a very good status that can attract the best to you. All right, and you'll be remembered for good things. Remember, some people know many people that can help them, but those people don't know them. You get it? So this networking is a very funny thing, a very interesting thing. So know people, but what are the people? What are they knowing you for? What are you known for? So that's where your personal branding and all these things also matter. So what are they knowing you for? They know you are this, you can do it. Let them not know you that you're the one that always beg for transport, that you're the one that always ask for. No. They can know you for more positive things. I'm not saying you don't ask when you need help, but right, but look for avenues where you can give, where you can contribute to the general cause and give more. Because, of course, there's a balance to everything, so you don't outspend yourself in trying to impress people. No, I didn't say be servile, be civil. All right, go Google that. All right, be civil, be yourself. Don't go all capping and every time. Oh God, you're my God, you're my. No. I'm talking about respectful civil relationship. All right, and events can really help you with that. All right, I've told you how to source for events. All right, the way you see billboards will have to change now. The way you listen to the radio, watch TV programs, all right, and browse the internet for events will have to change so they can take advantage of this. So many people have met people that they ended up doing big business with, gotten jobs by or assisted with in events like this. So take advantage of this. All right, also invest in goodwill. All right, be a kind person. Extend goodwill to people. A friend of mine will always say, be a goodwill farmer. That's John Obidi. You say, the brother, like, be a goodwill farmer. Plant goodwill seeds. You never know where you will harvest from. All right. Goodwill is just be kind, be helpful, be resourceful. That's all. Just think well of others, think beautifully of others, think of how to support others, how to help others. And in doing that many times, you are placing importance on their needs. It also increases your status as well. All right. Then the next thing is stay in touch with people that you have built connections with, top of mind and all that. Build connections with them, but stay in touch with top of mind. There's one thing I want to even say before I go further than this. Remember that some powerful network you already have from your past, all right? Do not neglect them. And very importantly, there's one part I call sow what you reaped. SEW, that's sow what you reap, what you tore apart, what you scattered, go and sow it. Your former classmates, your former friends, your ex and all that, depending on whatever the relationship, where if you know you sowed seeds of disgust, you said things that were unbearable, things that were really bad, go and apologize. If there was that person in your class that everybody used to make mockery of and you were part of those mocking the person, or that lady in your class or that lecturer in your class, you were part of those, no, go and apologize. Remember, some of the classmates you had in school, some of them that look like they may never make it or they may be the last set of people to make it, trust me, many of them will move faster in life than many that you're thinking will be fastest in the ladder. All right, so it's not because of what you can get from them, it's just a more mature thing to do. Go and apologize. Some of them may keep the resentment in their heart and they may never tell you, and in future they still hold it against you. Something happened in one of my alumni groups recently, and people were recalling the experiences they had in school, and some of them made imagine some really terrible life decisions, some big life decisions based on those singular experiences that happened back then. They could be very powerful. So you don't know what maybe something you did, an experience you made somebody go through may have caused. All right, so now that you know where you're going and you realize is, go and apologize. Go and say you're sorry. Things that you can fix, you can fix. There are things that you cannot fix, but at least apologize, say you're sorry, all right, and mend those areas. Yeah, there's some people that you live for life and everything like that. Yeah, but even if you live some for life, you burn bridges like that, all right. But let it be on the platform of I realize what I did, I'm sorry. Some may accept it, some may not accept it, but you have cleared your conscience, you've done your best, all right. And also to build contact networks, volunteer. Create time to volunteer. Look for courses, beautiful opportunities that you can volunteer. You can also find them online, courses that you can volunteer. I used to be in the road safety. In fact, I was there after school, even till now. I still volunteer as a special marshal every week, once in a week. I still go out there to, do my bit, all right, to give to. And in those areas, I've met people. I've met really awesome people that have become more like family till date, all right. So look for opportunity to volunteer your time, volunteer your resources, volunteer your intellect, volunteer what you can do. You can go and teach free in a lesson or in a school, just to contribute to the common good and all that, and it will help you network and meet people that you may otherwise never have met. Remember, this networking thing is a two-way thing. You meet people, and also people have the opportunity to meet this wonderful you. All right, so let's take it further. All right, participate in outdoor things. Look for outdoor events. It's not just serious events. There's some fun events. Look for what's happening around your city. Go around your city and meet people of like minds, positive minds, that will help you along the journey. You'll learn so much from so many people, and of course from the negative ones, run away. All right, then of course, word of mouth is very important like that. If you meet good people, connect them with good people. You'll be a good connector, all right? And of course, learn how to build interpersonal relationship. Two things that are very important when you're building some of these relationships are, look out for days that are important to people. Usually, I can separate them into 2 days of joy and days of sorrow. They may have celebration. Show up as much as you can if you can. All right, buy gifts for people to celebrate them. Buy gifts to appreciate them. Random gifts. Do nice things for people, especially on their happy days, their birthdays. They just put to bed. They just got married. They just be there for them as much as you can on your happy days and on their happy days, and on the sad days also show up. They may lose a loved one. They may be having a bad day. They may just survive an accident. They may be sick. Those are days that people usually depend on the support of others. Show up on those days for people. People hardly forget those that showed up for them in the days of their joy and in the days of their weakness or in the days of their sorrow. And those things help strengthen your contact network. Remember, all these things we call connection. Connection is just who you know, and this who you know started from somewhere. Some of the people we know today, we're not born in the same room and we knew ourselves from birth. No, we met them somewhere along the line and the communication continued like that. So you can build connections and you can keep nursing and nurturing connections to maturity, and you never know where these things can go in a positive way. All right. So this is a very, very important skill in addition to your degrees and your certificates and all that, and your survival skills. Very, very, very important. In fact, there's something I missed out in the earlier skill or somewhere along the line, but let me add it here. One of the things you can do, also have your international passport ready, have your transcript ready, because opportunity can just shoot off from some of these your connections that want to propel you global. But if you don't have your international passport, that could be missed. If you don't have your transcript ready, that could be missed maybe for a master's. If you don't have certain things that you need to make some applications ready, that could be missed. So add that. So beyond networking with people, have things that are already done so that any opportunity opens up today, you have what it takes to access that kind of opportunity. All right. Somewhere I think the 4th installment of Now That You're a Grad, I'll talk about finances and all that, how you can put finances aside for emergencies, good emergencies and bad emergencies. All right. Good emergencies could be opportunities. All right. I can keep finances aside. So apart from that, while you're building your network, have things ready in case opportunity comes that you can jump on immediately. You can travel immediately. You can call immediately. Things like that will help you. You will never allow your phone to just be out of battery every time, because what if somebody's trying to reach you and they can't reach you? In my area there's no light. No, you have to make extra effort to make sure you are investing in a power bank. All right, so you'll be reachable always. Remember, it's not just you looking for people. Some people may be looking for how to reach you to help you. And if you don't put these things in place, you'll be missing out on opportunities that could have accelerated your success and fulfillment much more faster. All right, so I've gone through all these. All right, listen again, and pick what is important to you. You may have known some of them before. Some of them are just reminders. Let them be reminders. Those you didn't know before, start doing them. And you'll be amazed. If you do this for the next 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 months to a year, you'll be amazed how beautiful and how resourceful your contact network would have built. You'll be amazed the kind of people you'd have met, and you'll be amazed the kind of people that have met you as well. This is an intentional thing. Don't just let it happen by chance. Make it very intentional, and you will see the reward of this. Hope it was of value to you. Subscribe, click like, drop your comments. All right, in the comment section, ask me your questions, share your stories, share your testimonials, and all that. Share with your friends as well. All right, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.